that means they stop taking it seriously.
Yes, yeah, and this would be maybe a little disrespectful.
I love how like Yampi playing duelist is not taking it seriously. Fabian's on the breach, yes!
Davis on the Phoenix?
Honestly, I absolutely love this because I think he doesn't need to stamp out right on the Phoenix, but I like to see it.
Yeah, Chronicle Chamber. Chronicle Chamber, what do we think? It's giving me 2022 vibes, I'm not gonna lie, and I love it.
Oh, 100%.
He's
gonna be great on it.
I mean, he's absolutely goated. For them, this feels like just a warm-up for the rest of the year, but I like that they're not shying away from showing these kinds of things. I do not think this is a last-minute decision, and I want to see how much they actually have to show with this. I want to see if Dirk, with all the kills that he got on the previous map, how many ults he's going to get onto this one. And for the other side, I want to see them more, a little bit more active. Fabian now being on the breach. I know that you are a big fan of it.
I'm so happy. I think this is what they should have done, just comfort, right?
Yeah, exactly, and I wish that they have like a nice synergy to show also on Pro Road, because bringing breach is a very, very cocky and hard, you know, agent to get. So I wish that Fabian and Demure synergy is going to be working on Pro Road.
Not only with him, with Neki and Stern, we're looking at a very easy combo with the Fade, the Breach, and the Astra. Probably something that we're not going to see a lot, maybe, you know, only time will tell, but there is a lot of stunts and a lot of possibilities, especially for them, considering they started the attack.
But can we say that they've been cooking? This is an original comp, right? I've never seen that. I've never seen Breach, Fade, Neon, Astra, so who knows?
It's definitely an interesting, it's an interesting take on Corrode. I think it's an interesting take on Corrode. But it's time to jump back into game, and I hope Sayonara has given Durka all of his tips on this Phoenix. Over to you, Pansy and iPod.
Yeah, thank you. And hopefully ULF aren't left bereft after map 1. That's my main thing. They come back in with high hopes.
Hang on, I'll come in here with a caveat, because I said it would be harsh to expect much in terms of strategy here from ULF.
Sure.
Or expect them to really demonstrate their best, but around with this composition, I mean, I'm absolutely with Lou here that there is a chance to show us something they've been working on.
I like that. And also, I must know, do you feel the same way as Yinzu did about the Odin?
Just remind me, what was the quote?
I didn't hear it verbatim.
Okay. To the Toasty. Good point, Alberto.
What's up there?
Vitality's roster contains all 3 of the ball players in VCT globally.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
A great caveat to get me out of dicey waters.
Oh, dearie me. Speaking of dicey waters there, you're on the way, looking to try and start things off, but Yampi's having absolutely none of it. It looks like we're back to what we expected. However, Durka... yeah, he is on it today. 2 kills there, clean. They look good. It's Vitality up with the first.
Turn of pace to start the second map, but Vitality just shutting down any hopes of getting on the board to kick things off here. Chronicle standing his ground here. The 2 freebies here.
Nice, Derke! Come on, boys!
Derke. One knocked.
All of my finish is really inappropriate. I can't say a word of it.
No.
Not a word.
I'll find
Most European languages, actually. Maybe rinse and repeat here. TP sent across, so Yampi going to be able to provide some support if ULF decide to commit, but fast pivot back in towards mid. Walking straight back towards Durka once more. Ooh, little dicey there, but
Spike down mid.
Durka catching a little damage in transition as well, actually. Was the weapon recovered? Saw Demore just looking for it there, but
I don't see him having it, so...
I think now we're going to look to investigate, take control of this space.
God, they're confident though, just walking mid after this, and the timing's so early. Yeah, circling back around.
Back over towards A.
Oh, sorry, bro. Catch as well. Lovely from Durka. Again, this feels tough because I feel like I'll maybe have these plans in mind. Obviously, you're not going to see it so much in this round, but Durka's doing Durka things, and you need to tame Vitality. And credit to Vitality for playing to their own level here. They're playing really strong. They're playing confident.
Yeah, not leaving anything up to chance.
And I like that.
Yeah.
The amount of teams who don't do that, they'll kind of just sit more passive, play a bit more standard.
May feel like low-hanging fruit because obviously some of these players are just going to farm in these situations. But like I said, the chance to see Durka get back in form, back on the top of a scoreboard and looking comfortable as well, certainly a positive. See an operator out here already for Chronicle. Don't see it often.
Yeah. This is the
hard to miss.
Yeah, this will be a bit of a test, but look how uncomfortable it is to even just try and be on that site. So you can see the concept from ULF. They have got themselves a plant, so they've done what they needed. This again, this is what we're looking for. Try and tame Vitality, bring him into heal. It's gonna be easier said than done.
Like I said on map 1, force more of the playbook out, right? It's a breeze, very fast and loose map we know historically, and I don't know how it ended up in map 1. Durka, though, going to be here very quick on the flank. Stern catches that full flash.
Come on, let's go!
Clean up here. Ultimate popped as well, so another chance to do damage here. Ultra responded.
Yeah, there's something to this, but the numbers still concern me. There's still 3 alive, even with that time ticking. They've been cleared. Vitality leaving it late, but getting the job done. Kind of hoping that could have been the real starting point for ULF. Not to be, as it's a 3-0 start.
Round 3 ultimate from Durka as well. Happy to throw that in the mix, just to prevent anything happening here in the post plant. Looking very coordinated on the way in, but I think Vitality maybe got an appetizer in the pistol. That pace might pack a punch in terms of a fast hit on B. Oh, stacked up once more, maybe gonna roll the dice with some of these stingers. Okay. And again, it wouldn't necessarily be a negative to see ULF just try and brawl some sight hits here.
I think you almost need to.
Which you can with his composition.
Yeah, they have it. Oh, man. But it's just that first angle, still not perfectly clear. The smoke just plumes at the right time, and you've got Vitality in full force. It's ugly work there from Unfake, but those next steps are the ones you're probably not going to get, and you don't. Vitality, it's a hand around the throat sort of situation.
See another chance to purchase back in here. Ultimates just on the horizon here for ULF. Again, the way they've kind of set themselves up here, looking more towards potentially Fabian. Says something in motion. Neki as well, 2 orbs away for him. Some of these ultimates that really pave the way to create some chaos. Actually put some pressure towards Vitality, who are just cruising at this point.
Yeah.
Happy to play this sort of game, to be honest with you.
I actually thought he hit that for a second. Of course, it's Durka, silly mate. Silly mate. Finally dealt with. Good stuff. Okay, so maybe they can now take a couple more steps towards the A site, but you talk about X-Factor players, every single person seems to be able to fill that void. Chron, still willing to stick around. Yampi with the pop flash doesn't fit off the back of it, but it's Chronicle on the other side. Now things get difficult, but a lovely scan. Brilliant reveal there. Set into motion by Unfake, and Vitality is taking everything. Fabian doesn't want to let this one go. He is trying to be, I guess, an impact player in his own right. It took the ult. See the desperation, but how do you get it done? You don't. Yampi there, Vitality. Unstoppable at this point. You're eyeing up the stage, what's going on?
Yeah, no, again, just noting the frustration in map 1 and just seeing ultimates like that, make me curious of kind of what the energy's like down on stage.
I think it was Fabian who was the one looking frustrated before as well.
Yeah, and once more. I think you're right as well. Maybe trying to make a play.
Try. And I know it seems silly in the grand scheme of things, but that's what.
I mean, that's the primary objective here. But to detract away from, like I said, this composition and how you want to play it. It's something you don't necessarily want to see in a 1v3 situation.
Yeah. And it is that desperation, though, right?
Could be what spurred this timeout on.
Hell, it could be the scoreline being 5-0 too. You know what I mean? Like, there's no good scenario to walk away from. Durka's kind of picking up where he left off, just different agent, and everyone else kind of keeping where they are. This is, it's an uncomfortable, really unforgiving game for ULF, and I don't know how to tell you it any other way. And for the players, obviously, they can't let this get the best of them. This is the first time they're in this predicament, and hopefully not something they're going to have to keep going through. But it doesn't get easier from this point out for them either.
No, you come back to the age-old kind of rip the Band-Aid off, don't let a game like this get in your head.
Yep.
Ultimately, there is a huge shift in terms of expectations for ULF to kick this season off.
That works.
Again, putting something up versus a team like Vitality is certainly a positive to take away, back to, you know, practice some of the downtime they potentially have following this.
It's even hard to take away tangibles from a game like this too, because you're not getting to kind of play your own game plan. You're very much at the behest of the opponents.
Yeah, the mercy
of
Vitality.
And that mercy is in fleeting amounts here. As it is, again for ULF, the reality, not going to be feeling too pleasant, but can they recover something? Can they salvage some parts of this?
Well, maybe the memo was to slow things down a little bit. I expect Vitality to be the ones on the hunt here. Again, got some reps on this map in particular. We saw some very promising performances coming out of Vitality on Corrode. Yampi will be tested here.
Face your fear!
Get out of dodge though. Is he played in? Demure digging very deep on a solo endeavor.
This desperation, it reeks of it, right? There's no support there. There was no good spacing on the next player, and it's easily punished. I mean, Yampi probably surprised don't even went for it. Profix caught the back line, and now they've got a lovely 5v3. I don't even want to discredit Vitality because they've done this very well, very composed in this. And good flash, lovely clear. Good timing on this now to try and clear through sight. Knows the lines, knows the places, but ULF trying to keep at least some presence in this game, but cleared in the end. And look, you can watch this VOD back and you'll take away bits and pieces, but that round, it felt just as desperate as that ult did almost. Pushing there, wanting some space, wanting some security. You're kind of going to get what you're given in this. You're not going to get that far.
Purge is going to be difficult to follow this as well. That pressure just compounding round by round. As I said, to get something on the board, right? Somebody to make a play, and that's reflected here.
He looked human.
I mean, that is a concern to see that sort of frustration, but again, something that new to the stage, new to, you know, the opponents, this environment in general. Can take it with a pinch of salt.
You are divided.
It does feel different at this sort of level too, right? You could probably scrim this team and get better results every single time you get to a stage like this. Suddenly again, Demure a million miles on his own, so far up. And look at the punish on this. A small mistake made twice in a row, punished back to back, and then doubled, tripled down on. You're not going to get away with any of those small errors, those small windows of chance you didn't get punished on before. This is the higher end of things, and this is a wake-up call for every other team that Vitality are absolutely merciless.
Holding no punches.
Nope.
To be honest. They're going to be absolutely embracing the fact that ULF are going to play like this.
Again, just like ahead of the Prowler, no one there to trade in, not really breaking it.
I got 3, bro.
Yeah, I mean, shouldn't have.
No, one's probably a lot. 2 even, you're like, oh, that's a bit much. 3. Oh.
Well, Dirk is certainly looking comfortable on the Phoenix as well.
His off-season's been solid, man. Like, he's been working, putting in some work. Here we go.
Will the ULF just commit to a couple more of these sorts of rounds? Yampi taking down to 33, has to TP to safety. Again, Demure removed here at the start, unfaked to double down on that.
Down B.
The trade does come through, which will net them the plant.
Might be
Spike planted.
small silver lining. What's the post plant looking like? Let's see. Yampi down a little bit lower, so that's going to make it tough.
That's done.
Does get it, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Chance to
extended.
reset his HP as well.
Yeah, there we go. Gets himself back to business. Profik in the meantime, then finding that push and pull. The attention drawn. And this is a caliber difference, this is a skill difference, and this is going to be a very clear-cut scoreline.
He said just hoping for
We good.
something to be put up of this round. Again, the purchase just doesn't amount to enough.
One enemy remaining.
Again, at this point, I think Vitality can buy out effectively.
Yeah, they're chilling.
certainly examples of frustration shown on a couple of the faces of ULF, so certainly something you would hope would be cleaned up here in some of these timeouts.
And for Demore, I mean, he's 0 to 8, right? It is a hard game. He's trying to be selfless on the entry. He's trying to put himself in for that next layer on the trade. But for Vitality, they have the absolute perfect solution to this. They're not allowing anyone to be able to scale up with him. There isn't much there for
again,
it,
just to
you know?
peel back the layers a little bit on that.
Yeah, roll it back.
You're a Neon walking into Durka, Chronicle, and Yampi. Like the double duelists and Chronicle on the chamber. Notoriously one of the best anchors we've had.
Now, don't forget about the Odin as well.
Well,
the Odin is also in play. Not
it's a
having
Sodin, not even a Dodin.
True, true. It is a Sodin. I mean,
I did just hear a chuckle from over the wall there.
The peanut gallery. Yeah, to be fair, we do have the analyst desk now within like throwing distance, so we do hear the occasional reaction. And I do hope, for me, the takeaway is I want to see how ULF look in the future. This is, I want to say near on unrecoverable. I'm not going to lie to you at home. This is what it is. It's top end against the brand new upstarts, right? I want to see how they come back. I want to see how they adjust. It's something about you either grow from these instances and these games and these scenarios, you take it as a sort of lesson, and you want to avoid that for the rest of your career, right? You're like, we never want to feel like this again.
Yeah.
Let's work, right? This is the
This
level
is
we've
your
got to hit.
baseline, yeah.
Okay, fine. That's what we know now. And here comes the pace. Demure, can you find a way on the board here? You can see how much he wants it, but Durka divides again, takes away 2. And now it's down to Fabian and Demure. And this time, okay, Sheriff is out. That was something that was working well on map 1 for them. I think Demure does get himself at least that Phantom. Down to Unfake, Profek, and Kron.
Chance to make something happen here. 1 away from the Rolling Thunder again. Plenty of time left to work with as well, so they can try and slip the net a little bit. Now Fabian's got an upgrade as well. So certainly the most recoverable situation we've seen them in so far on Corrode.
But probably 2 of the players who've looked the most frustrated so far as well. Fabian and Demure, both of them have been showing that sign of real uphill struggle. Okay, and there's the layer. All eyes turn towards the CT side, and it's sadly not threatening. And once again, similar scenes. 9-0. This is a one-sided affair, and I think we're not even getting Team Vitality push that much. That's a real annoyance too for me. It's like I'd love to have seen them threaten a bit, pressure a bit, see what they can bring out, what they've been up to. Obviously, for Vitality and the fans, you're beaming, right? This is, you've got that big cheesy grin on the face. You're loving it. This for them.
If you're a Vitality fan, you probably remember when was the last time you saw them 9-0 up.
Yeah, yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. They've been overdue,
They're
all right?
feasting.
Eating
good tonight.
The VODs will be watched. And do you remember that 9-0?
Oh.
Here we go.
Here.
First time in a while it's not been traded to.
Unfortunately, in this situation, not in a position to really springboard off that. Spread a little more thin. Again, good isolation here. Hunter's Fury going to come out. Does find the first tag and the second, so equalized here. Neki will fall. Unfake keeping them in check for the time being.
And I'd love to say this is composure, but it feels like fear at this point. That ULF don't want to take that next step. Where do you choose to go? What's the plan? Who's calling this? Someone's got to instigate something. They look a little bit kind of frozen in place here.
Look to maybe set something up with the Rolling Thunder towards Chronicle here, but he's going to be able to slip away.
Right here.
Even catching the TP himself, so denying the possibility of Ordaz getting into the back lines.
And there it is, the first domino falling. Unfake, maybe looking to tee up anyone else on site, get good info. They've got it, that's 2, and there's the kill. Strike off the back, straight through the wall. And we're down to just 1.
Spike
more.
down
1
A.
to 9 in a 1v3. That's not bad, that's better! Can he get the final 1? He cannot, sadly. Vitality keep the clean record, 10-0. They want out of here.
Certainly got dinner plans. Chance here to find themselves a flawless first half on Corrode. Back on an ultimate Stern, just 1 away from the divide, but Plenty of ults to work with on the other side. You see, again, maybe we're misreading the frustration here that they're so desperate to put something on the board. Not necessarily in terms of hindsight of misusing ultimates or misplaying potentially. Again, we don't know what the initial plan was coming into some of these rounds. But split through mid here on the back of the Nightfall. Yampi going to be shut down.
This is way better though. We're seeing a little bit of life coming out from the Neon on the offside. Oh,
that's the spike. Come on, let's go! Durka got to be careful here though, because he's very punishable on the recall from this ultimate.
He's just going forward. He's just pressing W. Does he get punished? Yes, he does. Brilliant. Okay, that's good. This is all finally with a man to the good, player advantage. Spike recovered. Couple of issues here and there. Prophet does go down. Yampi falls. Kron, last alive 1v4. Surely not. That's a start. More low.
There they are.
Surely not. Surely not, right?
I'm scared because you talk about X Factor and what Kron can do. He's not got much play here. There we go. First is there for ULF.
A little positive energy now to flow through the ULF camp.
That was Prophet's first death.
Next?
Yeah, yeah, it was.
I'm just...
Anymore? Oh, I thought we did have... When the package stretches on that, I was like, surely we got another one.
Let it breathe.
You are divided!
Bam. Oh, looking to continue with that pace. Durka, though, same position as last time. Looking to shut things down as two.
He keeps going.
Nearly gone for the third in the same spot.
And you can see the overconfidence is such a punish, right? It is such a you don't get to play your game. We're not going to let you. We're going to take a running fight with an Odin and we're going to win it. Put them in that 3v2.
hasn't used any util yet.
No, he hasn't.
Here.
I wonder where they are.
I mean, yeah, it's going to be
Chronicles on the way.
difficult to flip this.
Hello. I'm walking smokes. Yeah. 11-1. Mike, you got plans later?
Well, I might make some now, to be honest. This could be a very quick affair on the second map as well, Lauren.
Yeah, this is what it is. 11-1. Oh, but you can't really take too much away from this that we didn't really expect to this extent, sure, but, you know, it's the first step in hopefully a long road for them. It's probably not the step they wanted. However, while we wait for the second half, let's hear from how Yampi's been finding his new teammates.
First impressions of coming to this team is incredible. I can see why these individuals have been successful before, why they are part of this team. I don't know if I can say surprised, because of course I have played like such players as Chronicle and Derke before. I know how talented they are, but just how hardworking and how like good-minded people and kind people these are has been the most like amazing thing to be working with them.
Come on, boys! Eco! Did you guys have Eco? Oh, bro, I can't say that we lost a million Ecos past couple of days.
Yeah, I see a lot of people calling us a super team. I don't consider ourselves like that. I know we are an incredibly good team. Yeah, a lot of eyes are for sure on us because a lot of people want us to not succeed because for whatever reason. And yeah, I'm just gonna be excited. I think that gives me even more power to prove people wrong because a lot of people are wanting us to fail. What I will bring to the 2026 roster, comparing to previous years, I think you'll get a lot of energy, a lot of fun moments for sure.
Yampi, start calling better! Let's fucking go now!
Thinner Airlines to Sunset, gonna have a little bit of turbulence. My Twitter name is fishandships.com and you can follow this guy over here. Baked potato with beans and eggs and sausage for breakfast.
Yeah.
a lot of excitement to the games and never giving up attitude, that's for sure. About ULF, I think everyone got surprised how fast Rise like they did from coming from the Premier and straight up to qualifying from Ascension. So you need to be ready for everything, and the individuals of that team are very scary, so you should be ready.
How can you not love Yampi?
You'd have to be delusional not to love
Truly.
Yampi.
I mean, he's barking, he's doing all sorts. A humble king, talking about the ecos. How can you not?
Interesting though, we're not a super team, we're an incredible team. Maybe I'm missing the context there, but
maybe
he's actually gassing them up more.
Yeah, super team doesn't quite cut it actually for us.
Yeah, actually
we
we're
are
not just super, we're incredible. So
yeah, actually immortal.
I need
basically.
you guys to get on board with that.
Yeah, let's change the branding up. Well, 11-1.
2 left to find. Starting things off fairly slowly here. Chronicle just trying to catch a glimpse of Ordaz. Tap of the orb to maybe try and bait out a swing or some utility.
There. Swing.
Take flight.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I didn't. Drone actually still connecting here, so Ordaz in check for the time being. Neki on the drive-by.
Did you just dink Durka too? That's a to down to say. Okay, yeah, well, Vitality seem quite good at pistols too so far. I don't know if we can really use this as like a bigger test of things, but
planted.
they do be clicking heads. Down to 3, Ordaz, Cern, and Fabian.
Last player standing.
A shocker. Not finding much here and not even seeing the majority of the opponents. 12-1. I think they'll be happy with that.
Oh yeah, Vitality, definitely. Unfortunately in the situation again in round 2 where they're going to be forcing up or investing in here to try and hold Vitality on 12.
One enemy remaining.
Looking for a miracle. Nothing short of in round 14. Prevent this being a very, very fast series.
By every kill, every round, they are proving why Vitality are the team to watch. We know it's a mismatch. We know the context. Can't stop talking about it. But you can't deny there is an X factor to this team that we are seeing in droves here. Sadly for ULF, they're on the receiving end. But not much to be done. We'll try the best. Give it a damn good go. However, Chronicle's having none of it. Unaffected, unfazed. Able to find a pretty much fair 1v1 aside from the weaponry. Obviously comes out top.
Potential here to catch Stern, who's curious outside B. Have Fabian alongside, but just guarding this smoke for the time being. Tansy looking to maybe just play with the mentor a little bit. Nearly actually catching Fabian on the adjustment here. There's Yampi. Stern and Ordaz have both found kills.
Good with these sheriffs.
To a 3v3. Oh, it's saying on map 1, put them on sheriffs.
They do all right. It's the next couple.
30 seconds left.
Oh, Bucky. Yeah, all right.
Spike down A.
Nearly got the
I mean,
switch
I
out
kind of
here.
like the look of it, but
Enemy remaining.
it's now down to 1. Stern, anything to say or do about this one? A 1v2 required.
Spike planted.
Stay alive in the game. And Chronicle wants it done. It is swift as anything. 13-1. Vitality. Hell, that's a strong message they've just sent.
Yeah, I think probably the best way to summarize this, solidifying our expectations for this roster for this year. Obviously with the asterisk of not having Sayonara here, but such a confident start here. And for ULF, again, sure, commiserations, but again, it's a tough draw to make. But welcome to the big leagues. Fortunately, this is just a taster of, unfortunately, the talent we have on some of these rosters in EMEA here. It's not necessarily that you're going to get a good draw.
No, it is tough, and for them, it hopefully is a bit of a learning lesson, and they can try and pull something together. Obviously, wait and see what they look like with their full 5. We've lost a lot of us, even Yampi in the interview, were impressed with ULF during that Ascension run they went on, and they're a team to be watched and looked at. This, however, will be what it is. There's only so much to be said about it. For Vitality, though, I don't think we could have asked more from them. They played a confident game. They came out.
Yampi on the Yoru.
Yeah, Yampi on the Yoru, man. There it is. And as an in-game leader, you couldn't ask for a better confident start. Coaching staff saying, make sure you're on shoe watch once again here.
Are they winkle pickers? They look like winkle pickers.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest.
Actually getting a reaction from mostly crew and staff. They enjoyed that one. Fair play.
But they're not rogues. We've settled the debate.
There we are. Maybe we can have a chat afterwards with Pal about the footwear for all the foot watchers.
Before he leaves.
Of course.
100%.
Yeah.